Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
This episode of the Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our Amazon page. It's the most important way to support the Mike O'Mara Show, especially during the holidays. The next time you need to buy any gift for that person you love, just go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon or click the Amazon button on our website. Then shop like you normally would. It's that simple, and happy holidays from the Mike O'Mara Show and everybody at Amazon.com.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey, Oscar.
Yes?
You got your Christmas shopping done?
Oh, all done, baby.
Wow. You hear something?
Yeah, I'll get the door.
Please, Oscar, if you get the door, that'd be great. So just walk over there and open the old door.
It's stuck!
Use your credit card.
Hold on.
Try to jimmy that bitch.
Pass me some string! Oh, thank God.
Santa! Santa!
Finally!
Finally, he shows up.
I thought we were on the naughty list. He wasn't coming.
Ho, ho.
Normally, you can smell him coming.
Oh, Santa.
Santa, how are you? Santa?
Santa.
Santa. We're going to need you to... Santa? Little shake there, buddy.
That's all I got.
That's it?
Santa.
Hold on a second.
Santa needs a shower.
Man, I'm so high.
It's crunch time. Hi.
I'm chasing the horse.
Oh, no. Oh, not again.
Oh.
Yeah,
Santa,
the horse, yeah.
you said that life was behind you.
Were you at the Jot holiday party?
Nope. I was at my own hotel room.
Where did we put you up this year? The Vista?
The Black Tar Heroin Hotel.
Oh, the BTH?
That's what I'm doing
Or
right
you got
now.
free HBO there?
Yeah, it's a boutique hotel.
I'm kidding. I'm not high.
Oh, thank
I'm not
God.
high. I'm incredibly hungover, but I'm not high. But I'm not high at all.
Big night last night?
Where's my man Rofo? Where's my man Rofo?
Oh, hey, Santa.
Yeah. I bet you're really happy you didn't go to that fucking game, huh, boy?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rofo, way to go. Best game of the year they played.
Yeah,
And you weren't there, pal.
Wasn't there. No.
Yeah, how was your party? Get
Yeah.
laid?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I bet it wasn't. You go home alone? You go home alone with your right hand like you always do?
Big old strikeout. Strikeout.
Stripe out.
Strikeout. Wow. He
No,
just striped out.
Was it an ugly sweater party?
No, it wasn't. It was
Because my guess would be
Yeah.
about 20 minutes after you got home, that sweater was a lot uglier.
All right. Well, listen, I'd love to make the...
Santa.
I'd like to make the small talk, but we got to go around the room, find out who's been naughty,
Yes.
who's been nice, and then I'm beating feet because, big day on Wednesday. Big day on Wednesday.
Now, Wednesday night is the Christmas Eve. I know you've got to head back to
Yeah, Wednesday. Well, that's what I said. So why did you say no Wednesday? I know. You don't think I know the goddamn dates?
Clause.
You don't think I know the
Kringle.
goddamn dates? You
I
son of a-
Chris.
said we know, not
Huh?
no. I said
we know. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, let me tell you what you know. You can read a calendar. Oh boy, big boy. Wow. Christmas Eve. Like, who doesn't know that?
All right,
You know?
when you hit the pole, I know you don't travel with the reindeer when you come down here to do the...
I don't travel with the reindeer for one most important fact. They're getting a little older than, they're thousands of years old.
Are they not as efficient as they used to be?
No, what they do is they don't, they don't fly as well.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh,
Chris.
Here
They don't fly as well. I'm sorry, I got alcohol. My system's still.
How are you? How are you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing how I'm doing.
we go. Did you
I'm
get
doing.
our
I'm
advent
not.
calendar?
No, I ate all the candy out of it.
You just shook it out?
I'm on my effing break.
How's the wife?
Finest recreation of who I am by an American actor.
Oh, you
Let
like
me
him?
let me send out mad props to Billy Bob Thornton. I thought his portrayal of me was spot on. That's the real deal. You get the unvarnished Santa, and outside of that whole dwarf thing they did, I thought it was a fine film.
Yeah.
Fine film. I get, what you get when you're me is just stupid questions. And by the way, I am the original, okay? I am the real deal.
The OG.
And anybody that is riding around on a friggin' Harley tricycle with a white beard and red suspenders, that's BS. That's BS.
Hey, I need just a moment, Chris. Can you hang back for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Did anyone bring anything up that would cause him to be this way? He seems really defensive this year.
I'm here.
I
I
asked
can
you
hear
not
what
to
you're
listen.
saying. I am listening, for Christ's sake.
Okay, what about this? You like Bob Thornton?
What about this? Let me say this about this. Who are you, Richard effing Nixon?
All right, how about Tim Allen? Do you like Tim Allen as you?
Oh, that's it. You know what? What, Tool Time? Perfect name for his show because he is a tool.
Whoa.
Stupid show. I
about-
hated that
hey,
show.
you know-
I watch a tremendous amount of television in the office.
Daytime television?
Daytime, nighttime, Saturday too. I watch a lot of television. I
Hey, you
do
know who was a-
constant television viewing.
You know who was a great Santa Claus? Is
Who?
Ed Asner.
Oh, I mean, really. Need I say more than that?
Yeah, I
That's all you
suppose.
need to know about Santa Claus. You know, I liked, the fantasy one. If you want the ultimate, I like that black and white dude that was in Miracle on 34th
Edmund
Street.
Gwen?
And who?
Edmund Gwen.
Oh, I forgot your encyclopedic knowledge of movie trivia.
What about
Yeah.
that movie was remade twice. How about Sebastian Cabot?
Oh, God, Sebastian Cabot, God, put a camera in his suite. See what he's up to, what kind of deviant behavior,
That's why they called him Mr. French.
Yeah, Mr. French. He probably liked to French everything. Every hole.
Oh,
God, Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Santa, how's
Ho, ho,
Mrs.
ho.
Claus?
Yeah, how's the wife?
Oh, she's all right. She's, she's had a bladder infection. Other than that, she's hanging in there. Yeah. Well, don't you eat that yellow snow? You know what I mean? But
You better tell her to watch out for C. diff.
Yeah, well, I said to her, you better watch out, but you're going to be crying with that horrible bladder infection. But don't get C. diff. You only get that. You only get C. diff when you scratch your ass and eat your fingernails.
I was gonna.
That's the only time
Could you
you get
pass
that.
a message along from me to Mrs. Claus?
I'll pass anything you want along. I've been passing a lot this morning. That's for sure.
Tell
I think
her-
I passed an entire loaf of bread about 15 minutes ago.
Tell her.
Jesus.
Tell Mrs. Claus that she better not pout.
Oh, there's only one thing that pouts on Mrs. Claus. And you couldn't show it on the internet, that's for sure.
Is it more weeping or pouting?
Weeping and pouting. No, basically just dry. That's all it is. Yeah. We're not active anymore at all. I don't even see it. I think last time I saw it was in the 1920s.
Santa.
That's the last time I saw her thing.
There's
Her
good-
place.
Her thing?
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus's thing.
Yeah, Mrs. Claus's Tinkerbell. Yeah.
There's good.
Hey, Oscar, how you doing?
There's good news on the business front.
Any more family members become doctors?
No, not yet.
All right, let's check it. Yeah.
That the price of gas is down, but I didn't know if you switched to electric yet. You talked about that last year.
Well, you know this. You ask the same question all the time, and you know the fact that we are not powered by either electric or gasoline.
One-trick
we
pony,
Are,
Santa.
well, yeah, it's a one-trick pony. He knows it offends me. He asks me the same goddamn question every year. You know that we're not powered by gas or electric. We are powered by magic. You know that, and that is a fact. It's an irrefutable fact. You work me every year on that, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired. Where the hell's Pony Boy?
Pony's here.
I'm right here. How
I've
are
got
you?
the carton of cigarettes in the bag
Oh,
for
you're the
you.
man. I love this guy.
I've got that, but we want you to quit. And just remember, electronic cigarettes are dangerous too.
Are they
Thank you
really?
very much.
You seem to
yes.
really, you're feeling better than at the front of the call. You've got that sing-songy tone to your voice now.
Yes, sirree. What have you been a good boy? I do that I usually reserve that for the parades.
Hey, are you doing any more parades, or are they done? this year?
No. The Christmas Day parades, you should know this. I'm working. Okay?
What?
Okay. I'm working. So the Santa Clauses you see in the parades are BS. But there are so many generationally, especially in the States now, there are so many fat men with white beards
Yes.
that it's just getting ridiculous. And they're not even paid Santa Clauses, There's one down in Fort Myers, Florida, you'll hear about later.
Yeah.
That's the worst Santa Claus that's ever been a Santa Claus in the history of store Santa Clauses,
Now,
okay?
most of them,
Put the padding on.
the fat
I'm
white,
fat.
the fat guys with the white beards, most of them are just members of the Harley Owners Group, right?
That's true, with horrible breath. Horrible death breath. Long, white, untrimmed goatee beards that smell like the ass of a cadaver.
Oh,
that's what they
wow.
smell like.
That's
Yes.
not cool.
Have you
Well,
discovered?
it's true.
Have you discovered any new liquors this year?
Oh. Thank you. There is a tequila that will go nameless. That is an exclusive batch, brewed or distilled, I should say, just for Claus.
Right.
And I can't even tell you. I can't tell you the manufacturer. It's not Padron.
Right.
I can't tell you, but I will tell you
Patron,
something.
wouldn't it?
This is as special, as far as I'm concerned. This is the closest thing you get to a hallucinogen in a bottle.
Wow.
And screw the absinthe crap. You know, I was on my absinthe kick
Yes.
about 6-7 years
Sure.
ago. But this stuff is so tasty. It's so choice.
It's not a Avion, is it?
Hold on, I gotta take it. Am I taking a call here?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, well, I'm in your studio. Might
Yeah.
as well.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, children. It's Alice Cooper.
No.
I sent you a special gift, and it's right under your tree right now. You don't know which one it is, but let me give you a hint. It's very long, makes a rattling sound, and by now, I imagine it's pretty hungry. Merry Christmas.
Alice Cooper. That's who you got for me? You got Alice. You have Alice Cooper. That's who you pull for me. You pull Vincent Furnier, and I'm sitting here doing Claus. All right, hello, Santa
Hi.
Claus.
This is Gregory Hines, wishing you a very happy new year.
Love your ketchup, babe. Love your ketchup,
At the
babe.
bottom of the barrel.
Love
Unfortunately,
your
the
ketchup.
studio line went up on Facebook this weekend, so there's a lot of
Right.
celebrity calls. They're going to roll in.
Well, let's get through them. Anybody else calling by
I think
any
so.
chance?
I think
Hey,
so.
look, there's the phone ringing again. Hello, this is Santa Claus. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, everybody. This is Ann Wilson of Heart, and I'd just like to wish along with Nancy and the rest of the people in Heart, you all a very happy holiday and a great New Year. Make it at least be as good as this was, but hopefully
Right.
a lot better. We'll see you sometime. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Ann, and thank you for maintaining that incredible voice after all these years. I saw you in Las Vegas. No one.
Hey.
You still sing Barracuda better than anybody sings Barracuda.
When you go to Vegas, do people
Yeah.
bother you like in the casinos
No.
and stuff? Because you're so
No.
recognizable.
I shape.
Whoa.
But that beard,
Oh, yeah,
how
here
do you
you
grow
go.
it
I
in
shape.
1 year?
I grow it in 1 year because I've got the Santa Magic beer. Same reason I power the sled. Jesus, you ever listen to me, you two? Hold on. Hello, Santa Claus here.
Hi, this is Steve Miller, and I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I saw him at the National Christmas Tree Lighting Show. One word, capital S, capital U, capital C, capital K.
Really?
Oh,
not,
man, this
not a
sucks.
big fan. What
Oh,
bands
my
do you
God.
like now, Santa?
Well, I mean, how can you buy a rocker who looks like effing Aaron Sorkin? Okay? Look at that clock on the wall.
Oh,
on
my.
that note, is there anybody else you want me to say Merry Christmas to?
Oh, I think to the listeners it would be nice.
Oh, okay. What to say? Been a long year.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You're on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, say Merry Christmas to Mickey.
Mickey Coachella.
Oh, you know him?
I know him well. You don't go to Baltimore and not bump into Mickey Coachella. Mickey Coachella can't buy a drink in that city. So you aware of that?
I know that.
I don't care whether they
that's
kicked him
true.
off the air. Now he's doing some sub work up there, but you cannot walk into a bar with Mickey Coachella and buy a drink.
Did you ever go
How
to
about that?
Hammerjacks?
What do you think of that, huh?
Did you ever go to Hammerjacks, Claus?
Oh, my God. Did I ever go to Hammerjacks? Back in the day? Oh, incredible local bands. Back when rock and roll was king.
Yes.
Really, really
How many
good stuff.
social diseases
Do I have?
did you get at Hammerjacks?
Oh, I've had them all. I mean, I did, but I didn't get them at Hammerjacks.
Oh, where'd you get them?
Mostly in Iceland.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world,
Susie!
Susie!
Susie, where are you?
Susie! I'm upstairs! Calm right down. You know you shouldn't run around in other people's houses. You know better than that.
But this is my house, Mommy. The one I asked Mr.
Now,
Kringle for.
Susie.
It is. I know it is. My room upstairs is just like I knew it would be. Oh, you were right, Mommy. Mommy told me if things don't turn out just the way you want them to the first time, you still got to believe. And I kept believing, and you were right, Mommy. Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
Where you going?
To see if there's a swing. There is one. There is one.
You told her that?
I never really doubted you. It was just my silly common sense.
It even makes sense to believe in me now. I must be a pretty good lawyer. I'd take a little old man and legally prove to the world that he's Santa Claus. Now, you know that...
Oh, no, it can't be. It must have been left here by the people that moved out.
Maybe. Maybe I didn't do such a wonderful thing after all.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, here's Mike.
To the strains of the Brian Setzer Orchestra, Jingle Bells, welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. We are live from the Cappy Piper Studios, and we are heard worldwide. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are powered by Encore Insurance Services with over 26 million downloads, heard daily at MikeO'MaraShow.com and exclusively over the air on the mighty 1630 Casey. Now I start laughing when I say that. I got a call from those guys. Sorry I missed you this morning, fellas. I was out watching my dogs poo. Okay. I apologize. The mighty 1630, KCJJ in the heart of the Heartland. Go Hawks.
Ho, 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 Mike. I've been saving this name all season. He's a junior from Channa, Illinois. At number 38, it's fullback Adam Cox.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Adam
Be careful,
Cox.
boy.
With that type of last name, you know he's getting laid all the time.
Allegedly.
Oh, God. The Mike O'Mara Show is a daily podcast and radio show with the greatest listeners on the planet. Why?
Why?
Because they get it. Attention, hear ye listeners, all grill masters. This holiday season, there is only one gift that's an absolute must-have, the Man Grate. Man Grates are American-made. They're high quality. They're made out of iron, and Oscar works in the iron mill every day.
Cast iron, Mike.
Cast iron to make these Man Grates for you. What's the holiday deal? Can they get them to you?
$19.99. You buy four, get the fourth free.
Right.
And they are shipping throughout
Can you turn
the
his
season.
microphone up a little bit there, Rob Spiewak?
Sure, you bet.
They are shipping throughout the season, Mr. O'Mara.
Very,
so
very
if
good.
If you're going somewhere or you want to get someone a present even right after Christmas, you can get it out today.
Sure, for
Take
those
advantage
those
of
parties
our-
between the Christmas and the New Year, yeah.
Take advantage of the show special, $19.99, a limited time. Remember that. Oscar told you get the fourth absolutely free. Just head over to mangrate.com, enter the coupon code TMOS at checkout. 100% cast iron, made in the USA, and $19.99. Order 4, get a fourth free by using coupon code TMOS. That's the Man Grate, and happy grilling. It's always great to start the week with a great straight line. Any social diseases at Hammerjacks. That's like, in the world of comedy, that's like somebody giving you a big chocolate pie a mile wide.
Yeah, with
That's
a ribbon on it.
fantastic.
Yeah, with
That's
a ribbon.
meaty right there. I like that. So, hail, hail. The gang is all here. We are doing a show today and a show tomorrow for you as you wind down to your holiday, and I hope everybody's having a festive time. We are down here in South Florida where it is balmy today. I mean, a balmy morning. Warmest morning we've had in weeks down here. It was
What's the temp?
Probably about 70, 71 when I went outside this morning.
71?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. I was in the
phenomenal.
pool this morning. I was actually in the pool tractioning my back this morning before the show.
Wow.
My back was a little stiff, and I actually tractioned it in
How
the
about
pool.
you rub it in?
Yeah.
I just,
You know how
sometimes I
freezing
just
it is
have
up
to
here?
do it.
We're the only Christmas podcast that smells like chlorine.
To be honest with you, I wanted to get out of the house because I am now officially surrounded by women.
And you've
I
brought
am
in
surrounded by
you've
women.
brought in some guests for the
Yes,
holidays.
we have my daughter, Elizabeth, is here. She was going to drop by the show, but unfortunately, they're off.
Oh,
they're
where'd they
off.
go?
Where do you think they went? It's the day, 2 days
The
before
mall?
Christmas. Yeah, they're going shopping. They're going shopping.
They
That's what
said
they're
they woke
doing.
and they said, "You know what? We don't have enough presents for Papa."
Oh boy, I hope so.
I think you're going to be showered with gifts, Mike.
Let me tell you something. I sure would appreciate it. I mean, I'm down here slaying the dragon.
Yes.
I really would appreciate that they are out there right now shopping for me.
And
that
just
would
a
make
month
me
ago,
very,
Mike,
very happy.
just a month ago, in the jaws of death,
They had
Yes.
scratch you off their list.
you've cheated.
That's right.
You've cheated death because, Mike, what have I told you? Every day, it's a blessing.
It is a blessing.
It is.
Yes, absolutely, and I'm glad to be here. The fact is that Elizabeth came in on Friday night, and Linda came in last night. And with Elizabeth, I pulled my new favorite airport prank.
Oh, what's
which
that?
Is, well, it's so convenient. I know this airport. I've had so many guests come down. I know this airport so well now
Sure.
that I get bored. It's 15 minutes from the front door. We're that close to the airport where I live. Choice real estate.
Well, you know what, Mike.
Walking distance to the airport and inches away from the Walmart.
As
I
a
know
matter
where
of
to
fact,
pick my
Mike
house.
is so close to the airport that whenever he needs a paper, he goes to Hudson News. That's true. He goes through security and he buys himself a newspaper.
It's so easy. I love it. But now Elizabeth came in, and I've got this great app on my computer, which is the flight radar, which is just fun for me, and it lets you know down to the nanosecond where the plane is, and so I know exactly when Elizabeth's plane's going to land, and so I get to the airport, and the text comes in. She's really great about it as soon as the plane lands.
Right,
just landed. And my gag is, sorry, ran into a snag, be there in about 25 minutes. And then I kind of figure about 5-10 minutes from that, she's going to be deplaning.
Sure.
And that's when I send my second text, and I'm like, I am so sorry. It's going to be closer to an hour. Please hang in there and just wait after baggage claim, wait on the sidewalk. We will get to you. So sorry. And so then I sit off to the right in these little chairs they have, and I watch her come out with a kind of a sullen expression,
beat
on her
down,
face.
Tears,
and no tears. She's a strong.
Sad
and then I look
Brown music,
and then I put my arms out. I'm like, hello, like that, and then the eyes roll, and it's like Dad's an ass.
You're immediately tackled by security.
This man, he's back.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So it was. That's my fun. I make my own fun down here. You know?
have to.
I really do.
You have to, and I
have
appreciate
do
the
that.
fact that you're using technology to make the fun.
Yes.
Well, look at you. You're right.
But you know what? Here's the problem. I downloaded an app for my iPhone that I thought was the same app that's on the computer.
Right.
And when Linda came in last night, Carla didn't want to do the same gag. She did a modified version of it. And then, because Carla wanted me to say, we'll be there in 20 minutes, and then Carla wanted to walk up to the gate. And I said, the bit doesn't work if you say you're going to be 20 minutes, then you walk up to the gate. The bit works if you say you're going to be 20 minutes, then you hide around the corner.
You love doing airport gags. I remember one time coming back.
I like playing in an airport.
I think coming back from Maine once, I asked you to watch my bag because it had my computer and my iPad in it.
Right.
And then you had Elizabeth go hide behind a post with it. And when you're at the end of a trip and the last thing you want to do is be at an airport, and I was away for maybe 40 seconds and I came back and I said, Mike, my bag, and you gave me the best. Huh? What? What?
Do you celebrate?
Oh my God, Rob, your bag? And Rob turns ashen in 5 split seconds. It didn't take Rob any time at all to go to full terror mode.
Yeah,
and that of course brought great joy to all.
He's a happy guy when he can.
Do you
make that.
celebrate early with your daughter before she goes back?
She's going back tomorrow night, and hopefully beating the weather system that's coming in on Wednesday. So hopefully, we're gonna celebrate. We she's gonna be out. We threw a little cash her way so she can buy presents for everybody. She cares about her keep the money and.
That's
do that.
sweet.
Cool.
We get because
Ask to see receipts.
Well, I told her I don't need a receipt because I don't think she'll spend the whole $15 today. I think it'll be
not at one store. She'd have to go to a series of stores.
But I think the whole idea of the of doing that Wisconsin Avenue is making some noise.
People are pissed.
It's
people
Christmas
are out of their
time
minds.
in the
People that are
city.
in town and working are out of their
They
minds.
are
today.
fired up.
Yeah. The dog that lives here, Tater, he nearly took off my leg this morning. The dog is pissed in the
Does
office.
he still have a cone? Does Tater still have a cone around his head?
Tater's just walking around going, "Bah, bah, 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 God damn it.
Tater's not a pleasant dog. Let's be
He
honest.
was great to me when I walked in.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
he's
pet
part
him.
Chihuahua, so he likes him.
He gets me. He's like, oh, that
He
guy.
gets Oscar.
He goes, that guy's here again.
The whole
He's been
idea
here
for
forever.
me, of having fun in airports really centers around this time of year, the holidays. I think it was Thanksgiving. I will never forget it. I was in probably in my late 20s, early 30s. I was doing the show with Don.
Yeah.
And I used to go home back to Connecticut for all the holidays to see my family. And I'm with a bunch of college students, and there were lots of flight delays and a lot of people, that whole deal where they're sitting on the floor and everybody's waiting for the delayed planes to come. And I'll never forget this. It's the first time I became acutely aware of the phony page.
Mm-hmm.
And the phony page was...
There's something up with the
oh
sound in
my
this room.
God!
There's no
what
way
is
you should be able to hear
really,
that.
really, Rob? We knew
There's
this
no
before
way
the
you should
show.
be able to
What
hear
is going on?
Hold on, let me see if I can put my mic closer to
I mean,
the window.
the gate is like
gating
open.
is, like,
I just said it sounded like
super
a dump truck was backing up into the studio.
Let me see if we can actually pick it up. Listen, this
This is a new thing. Every day we do this.
Listen to the sound of Wisconsin Avenue. This is crazy.
Okay.
He doesn't care. He doesn't.
He doesn't care. Shtick supersedes everything.
3 days, Mike. There's only 3 days left.
There's only one day that I'm going to be looking at your giant head.
2, 3. Only 3 shopping days till Christmas. But don't despair. There is still time. Now listen to this.
Don't despair, Mike.
I've never gotten this far with this dude. I've never gotten this far
We're
with
pretty
this guy.
far in. I think on day 2
we're
he's going to
deep.
start crying.
The getting back to the airport, I'm at National Airport, and a bunch of college kids hanging around, and I'm just waiting, and everybody's in a mood. And over the PA, I swear to God, I will never, ever forget it. You hear, paging Major Woody. Major Woody. And you watch an entire gate crack up.
Yeah.
You watch an entire, and I said, this kind of joy I will bring to people. And we went, it was shortly thereafter, Rob, wherever we would travel.
Yes.
You know, I would say, paging huge erection. Huge erection.
That is so ballsy.
You needed a gate 5?
So great. So great.
I'm trying to think some of the, all right. Pat McGroin. Pat McGroin. Pat McGroin.
Mick Groin.
And then we actually did a bit on the, what was it, the where we would do the stores, right?
Yeah,
We'd have people page in stores. It was born, I think, out of that. At least that's the way I remember it.
You call a Kohl's or a Walmart or something, and you just have to, if you
so
could get the
much
page
joy.
over the air, it would be a
so
winner.
much
That's
unbridled joy. And when we come back, more unbridled joy, because we are going to have another fruitcake winner on
Yes.
the Mike O'Mara Show, and we will see if we can go 9 for 10.
Wow.
Yes.
It would have been 10 for 10 except for Shiloh.
Shiloh.
We'll take a break, come back with more on the Mike O'Mara Show.
It's Tony and Gary.
Hi there, boys and girls. It's me, Tony Perkins.
Hi, it's me, Gary Stein.
The Tony Perkins Show featuring Gary Stein holiday episode is upon us.
The holidays are here again?
The holidays are here again, and we've got a special guest for you. Sue Palka, you know her, you love her, I love her, from Fox 5, a Washington, D.C. broadcasting legend.
I can't wait to listen.
And we're going to celebrate the worst of holiday music.
Now that's fun.
It's all on TonyPerkinsShow.com.
The Tony Perkins Show.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Christmas is Thursday.
Yes.
That's soon, right?
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Relax. All you need is Sherry's Berries. Send giant, delicious dip strawberries as big as your head. These are amazing. They look like something out of a sci-fi movie. They're from Sherry's Berries. No, they don't. They're normal, large strawberries, but they are big and they're beautiful.
The best.
And you can send them for only $19.99. That is more than a 40% savings. I sent them to somebody very special to this show. I sent them to my sister, and I sent them to my mamo.
she
And for
loves
just
them.
$10 more, I double the berries every time. That's right, double the berries, people. Whoa.
Whoa.
Just remember the code TMOS. Here's the only way to get this amazing $19.99 Sherry's Berries offer. But don't wait. Today is the last day to order that we can still guarantee delivery by the holiday. Visit berries.com. And you know what? Because it's the last day before the holiday, if you hear this today and you download this show and you're hearing it as we speak, I would just load up. Can you imagine how much fun you'll have on Christmas morning if you've got just berries
You know what you
everywhere?
should do? We've never said this, Mike. What if they treble buried?
Treble berry, triple the berries.
Yes.
Well,
Treble
for
the
now,
berries.
I'll settle for Doppel. Visit berries.com. That's BERRIS.com. On the mic at the top right top-hand corner, type in TMOS. The perfect gift with zero hassle. Christmas is Thursday. Buy the gift everyone will enjoy at berries.com. Click the microphone and type in TMOS. Order them today, everybody. Oh, my God.
What you baking? Fruitcake.
It's just holiday special cheer all the time.
That's all we do.
You just sound like Jerry.
Yes.
Yay. Do I have to tell you what a joy and a thrill and all good
You know,
things?
the holiday and the love and the good and all the thing. All right, it's our fruitcake winner. Here's the letter. Hello, TMOS. I'm sounding more and more like that guy. Hello there.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
times of fleeting.
Not hello.
Times
hello.
are fleeting. Hello, TMOS. As a huge fan of fruitcake, I've been lusting for one of Rob's fruitcakes for years.
Yes.
As each year comes near its end and we enter into the holiday season, I start to dream of fruitcake. Since TMOS began giving away Rob's fruitcakes, it has been very difficult for me to resist the temptation to try and win one. Why would I do this? What is the logic of a fruitcake lover to resist the urge to try to win possibly the best fruitcake known to man? Well, the problem is as follows. My wife is a fatty, and my kids are stupid brats. Wow. Wow. When the fruitcake arrives at my house, my pig of a wife, would immediately decide it was okay to open and sample. My dummy kids would then ask her what she was eating. When she tells them that it's cake, they would throw complete tantrums until my wife caves in and gives them some. By the time I get home from work, my wife will have already decided to polish off the fruitcake.
Because she's a fatty, Mike.
She will then destroy the evidence that the fruitcake had ever arrived, and I will spend the next 3 weeks wondering when my fruitcake will arrive. So please, don't send me a fruitcake. It will add no joy to my life. However, if you feel like my plumper of a wife and a-hole kids deserve to win a fruitcake, then go ahead and send one along.
Plumper.
Happy holidays from Chad Rapal. And let's call Chad, who's in Newark, Delaware, and see if
I
we
think
can
that's
go 9
Newark.
for 10.
In Delaware, it's Newark.
It's Newark?
Yes.
Oh,
Newark.
Okay. All right, very good.
I think the train stops
Newark,
in
Delaware.
Newark.
Yeah, I think it does.
I
start
distance myself from the Jersey town, too. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Calling
Newark.
Chad Rapal, Newark, Delaware.
Credit card capital of America.
Is it?
Yeah.
How come?
Taxes.
Oh, I thought that's where all the stolen ones were.
If he's got the answering machine with fruitcake.
Oh,
Don't
my
let us down.
God.
Unless something's horrible happened to him. Maybe he's under his wife.
Vacation Chad.
Yeah. You know,
Your
like,
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Or
Man.
What? No, you don't. Got to leave him a message.
Well, he doesn't give the number out. Yeah. Right now, we're going
Well,
to
how about we
video.
turn the volume down
I
when we're
was
doing
going
that?
to after we got past the first three
I think
digits.
Rofo got a little eager beaver.
Well, he's excited. Rofo thinks this is a fruitcake for him now. It's not the way it works in the progressive fruitcake
No, we have to
jackpot.
call him back.
Yeah, you got to
We
call
have
him
to
back.
All right, now here's a judgment
Now, if
call.
he answers, here's the rule. If he answers, he still doesn't get a fruitcake.
Really?
What don't we have to berate him and tell him he doesn't have
Yes.
anything?
What if we give him
that's
20
what the
seconds?
answering machine's for. Rofo, you listen to the show, right?
He said
Okay,
yes
He did.
in the background.
What if we give him 20 seconds to convince us if he answers?
If he answers, but he's not.
Right.
Gonna
He's not going to answer, you don't think?
Hey, you know, it's a crappily written.
This guy's-
Rob, you know this,
this
right?
guy's taking a
It's-
powder.
There's some shtick here, but it's not very funny.
I don't know. I thought it was
it's
pretty
the
funny.
plumper, no, the plumper wife, but it
Plumper
wasn't
was
well
great.
written, and it was all caps.
Diction.
And it was,
It's all
I-
about diction.
To be fair, I'm the one who put it in caps.
all right.
No.
It's not like he was yelling. Yeah. Hey, I want a fruitcake.
This
your call has
jerk.
been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
I
system.
really liked this guy for a
Or
second.
Turn
three.
it down.
I don't
Turn it
like
down.
him now, though. I don't like him anymore.
I have a thing or two after Mike has
Not
something to say.
available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Chad, it's Mike O'Mara. Hundreds of people want to win a goddamn fruitcake for the holiday, and we've had 2 douches that have not been home and not left fruitcake on their answering machines, even though we pound it into our listeners' heads on a daily basis that if you're not going to be home, you leave something about fruitcake on your answering service,
Right.
or you're home and you give us the right number where we can reach you.
Yeah, doppel douche.
Merry effing Christmas,
Treble
double douche. So long, pound sand. Never contact us again.
Keep listening,
ever. Yeah,
Keep-
please
keep
keep
buying the
listening.
bonus show.
Yeah, keep buying the bonus show and keep listening.
Yeah.
And I bet your wife weighs 110.
Oh, you think the
Liar.
whole thing was crafted?
Here's the sign. This is the sound here. This is your letter. Hear that? That's your letter being ripped up. Never want to hear from you. And don't call and apologize like the other hemorrhoid that did.
Yeah.
We're not interested in that.
All right.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
There you go. On the Mike O'Mara Show, we punish our listeners for not winning. Hello, Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi, this is Ann Murray wishing all of you a very Merry Christmas
Palate cleanser.
and a Happy New Year.
She's one of my favorite Canadian singers. That
put us
changes the
back.
mood.
That put us totally back in the mood, didn't it, everybody?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So the holiday spirit is surrounding us. I want to tell you about something that happened last night. Yesterday, I talked about last week feeling better and better and better and better, and my tummy feeling better and better.
Right.
And it is, and that's great news, and it's terrific. The problem is that as I felt better,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what I shouldn't do. I'm being a little more liberal with my diet. Now, my last doctor's appointment, the doctor said, you don't have to eat that kind of white bread, low residue crap that you're eating anymore. You can introduce fiber back into your diet. I'm like, great. So she said do that by the first of the year. Well, to me, the first of the year is just around the corner, so what the hey, right?
Right.
My problem is last night, Linda comes down and she brings that
Mother-in-law.
my mother-in-law, excuse me, that confection that
We've
that
had it
Carla's
before,
old
yeah.
business partner makes.
What's it
that
called?
Really,
Delight?
They call it like heaven.
Diabetes.
It's such a stupid name. Heaven.
No.
The one thing I remember
that's
about
straight
it.
where Mike's going after he eats the bowl.
I remember.
That's where Mike's going to be after he eats it.
being impressed by it, but bothered by the fact that the guy wouldn't give up the recipe. Like it's some state secret.
Here's the deal. Somebody, and Joey, you know I love you, and you've been great to my family, and you've been wonderful to my wife and my mother-in-law. But, Joey, people have been blowing smoke up your ass about this confection
Merry Christmas!
for like your
Drunk
whole life,
Santa's
okay?
back.
You're not going to get it sold in Costco like your dream scenario, and it's not going to happen, okay? It might happen if you maybe could throw a couple of batches year to year that were consistent, but you don't do that either.
Hold it.
But let me
Does
tell
he
you
have
this.
a dream that he can retire and sell it? Is that
No, I
why?
just think
is
that-
that why
that-
he's not giving up the recipe?
All I know is when you name something heaven, I
Yeah.
think you're definitely
I
you know,
think
you're
Warrant proved that.
so, but I do, and he made a batch this year that is probably the finest that he's ever made, and I don't know what it is. It's like sweet. It's a cake.
It's the grapes.
It's a custard. It's kind of it's really good stuff. And so last night, I guess Linda brought a bunch down on the plane, and Elizabeth's chowing down on this. Carla's having some. And they warmed it up, and I could smell it, and I see Elizabeth.
hot
I said,
heaven.
Give me a little taste of this, and so I take a bite, and I'm like, oh, this is really good. And Linda says, do you want a couple of pieces? I said, yeah, what the heck? It's Christmas time.
Sure.
Everybody's here. Go ahead, fire them up. So I chow down. I get 3 pieces, 3 little squares,
Right.
like little brownie squares. There's that sound again.
Hey, can you turn my gain down?
Yeah,
I think
I can.
I think the gate. I mean, the gate's open, like really wide open. All right, much better, Mike.
My New Year's resolution for 2015 will be a sound check before every show.
I agree.
That's what I'll be
That
going
will truly
for.
be heaven.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. So I chow down, and I have like 3 little brownie squares of this stuff. And I think we were going to bed. We were turning in. And
So it's nearly 8 o'clock.
And Carla said, yes.
Right after
exactly.
Jeopardy.
Hey, Carla says, you had the heaven, right? I said, yeah. She said, you know, that heaven that you ate, that's got nuts all the way through it, Mike. And suddenly I realized that part of the crust for this stuff is, what are you doing back? They came back. Come here, Carla. Carla, come here for a second.
Whoa,
Oh,
she sounds
she
happy.
sounds happy.
Oh,
Say hi to
Someone's
the
got
guy.
the
She shouldn't
Christmas
come
spirit.
over.
Hold on a second. Here, we have headphones now.
Yeah, we have
for
headphones.
you.
Here we go.
Go ahead. Pop them on. There you go.
Yeah,
Say
like
hi
a
to
real
the boys.
studio.
Hey
Hi,
guys,
Carla.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Now she's not showing her face. What is this new thing where there she is?
Oh, yeah,
I
you
like it so much
are.
better when we can see her.
So much better.
Yeah.
So we heard Mike got into the heaven.
Oh, Mike was a beauty queen
There's
last
the
night.
camera. Put yourself in the screen.
Yeah, you're getting framed up.
As a matter of fact,
Get in there. That's how. Look.
here.
See
You know
that?
what, Mike? Why don't you make
It
some
has to
room
be
for
over
us so we can
here.
see her and not you?
Yeah, Mike, she looks
Yeah,
really
really.
good.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
can you put the camera on just her?
Yeah. Can she get
The camera, please.
closer to the camera?
It's,
There's
there we
the
go.
lens. There's the lens. You have to lift
I
your body
can't.
up.
We can see her. We can see both of you guys. Oh, that. Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Now that's the money
Yeah,
shot right
that
there.
Oh my God.
Stop it, Oscar.
And the
No.
subscriptions went through the roof.
Carla, please. It's Christmas.
Today's a day for YouTube.
Why are you being difficult?
I am not being difficult. You are.
I think she's
Mike was a beauty queen last night.
What happened?
Last night.
Okay, so Carla says to me, like right after we went to bed, did you eat the heaven? And what it was like, so I said, does that have nuts in it? And you said, that as the crust of the stuff is actually made with ground
No, you
nuts.
knew it had nuts, and you ate it anyway.
I think I kinda
Let's be
forgot.
honest.
He's in the clear.
Yeah, you ate it anyway.
So what happened? What was the?
So
So why'd you come back?
I had to deliver something to you.
Oh, thank you.
Carla, before we go on about the heaven,
She brought the drugs. The
I
drugs,
Nice.
The theory we had is the reason that you ladies, you beautiful ladies, went shopping is that you had to get more gifts to shower your man with. Is that true?
No.
See you later.
Man.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
We
Have
thought
fun.
it was like, oh wow, we gotta get him something really special.
Did you
because
buy
he
cough
made it
drops
through
for Oscar?
the
We haven't
sickness.
even
A lozenge,
gotten.
please.
We haven't even been to Miramar yet. We're like
Oh.
on our way there, and we have to keep doing things.
They
and-
just went to the pharmacy. Is what they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Farms.
So Mike
Did you
was
give me my oxy?
I did.
All right, good. Good.
So did you tell them how you threw up?
Stop it. All right, go ahead.
Oh man.
Jeez.
He was a beauty queen.
All right. Thank you.
That's Carla. She was taping a special across
Hold-
the hallway.
Hold my hair, Carla.
Thanks.
Oh, that is the grossest thing
Anything
you've
golf.
said this year.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. What? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Hi.
She's nice.
I should have had that jungle juice.
All right. So when we come back, I'll tell the story because, by the way, yes, there was throw up involved, but it was not induced by just what I ate. It was forced. We'll come back and tell you about my purge on the Mike O'Mara Show.
What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Come Dasher, come Dancer, come Prancer, come Vixen.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show.
Andy Williams.
Wow.
Mike.
Brought to you by Encore Insurance Services. You know it, I know it. The time to buy insurance is now, and don't worry, because Encore Insurance is here to help. Encore surveys the most highly rated companies in the insurance industry to compare premiums. Encore does the work so you don't have to. It's free, there's no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. Just call 866-347-5748 to get a free life insurance quote or visit smartterm.com/TMOS. I hear that music in the background. That's smartterm.com/TMOS. That's where you'll find the license, disclaimer, and quality customer service. Encore Insurance Services, LLC. Stop paying too much for life insurance. Protect your family the smart way at smartterm.com, everybody. Hold on, it's time to take another phone call. Rob's bringing them all out for the holidays. Hello.
Merry Christmas to all from MC Hammer and the Posse. The thrill is never gone.
Thanks, Hammer. Thanks so much.
Don't hurt
Appreciate
him,
that.
Hammer.
Please, Hammer.
Man, that was, you know what? Don't hurt them. I love that phone call. You can't touch that phone call.
Phone's
The
ringing
old
off
jokes
the
are
hook,
the best.
Mike. It really is.
Oh, another one's coming in here. We've got just tons of them on the holiday as we lead up to Christmas. Hello, Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi, this is Brett Michaels of Poison, wishing you a very Merry Christmas on
Thank
behalf
you, Brett.
of Bobby, Ricky, Cece, and myself.
Thanks,
Have a
baby.
safe, wonderful Christmas.
Thanks. I hope you get a new bandana. That's good.
The old bandana smells like heaven.
That's wonderful. So last night I eat the three bars of heaven.
Three? Well,
the
I mean,
three
it's,
bars.
It's served
Yeah.
like almost in pieces, like a brownie, right?
Yeah, well, it's a small brownie, is what it is. A
Right.
small little. So
May look
eating
small in
three
your
squares,
hand.
it's like having three small cookies, is what
Oh,
it is.
okay.
And
Or
as I
carrots.
mentioned,
3 baby carrots, just a small
or
snack.
3 bean sprouts.
That's right. 3 Tic Tacs.
Exactly. That's
Sugarless
exact-
Tic Tacs.
Absolutely. Yeah. 3 AIDS candies.
Oh, AIDS diet candies.
AIDS diet candies
That's
that are
right.
not made anymore because they happen to be lucky enough to have the most wonderful name in marketing that was named after a horrible disease
Mike,
that killed a lot of people
too
that had
soon.
sex.
Too soon.
Yes,
Too
that had
soon.
sex and used dirty needles. So Carla says to me that those have nuts in the crust. Nuts in the what? Nuts in the crust, you fool. Nuts in the crust.
She
Oh, no.
intimated
And-
that you knew it had nuts. In
Maybe
the
I did.
crust.
Maybe I did. I'm not copping to it. I'm not copping to it. But I will tell you that as I ate this, I felt as though I had eaten like a bag of peanuts. The nuts were still like I had the mouthfeel of the nuts.
But
you know
it's
what I mean?
not-
You know you've eaten a nutty type of thing.
And
you
Mike,
know?
you're
Isolate that.
You're a nutty guy.
I had the nuts in my mouth.
But the problem is that when it's
Mouthfeel.
and I have trouble with nut stuff too. Is that
Hi, this is Gene Simmons. I had the nuts in my mouth. Anyway, what?
But I have trouble dealing with nuts and digestion myself. But you don't feel it in your stomach immediately. Although
No.
what you're saying is that it's almost like poison tastes bitter. So you know when you've ingested poison.
Well, you know,
can
Rob,
feel
that
the nuts.
back in the day, you've been with me when you know that is my. That is the one thing. You can eat fiber. I could probably get away with it. My digestive system's been working great. nuts, even when I'm healthy, are a scary proposition. So nuts were bad. So I'm lying in bed, and suddenly my mind begins to wander. And you're right; it takes a while to go through the digestive system. But at that particular moment,
2 hours?
I'm thinking I'm going to be in the emergency room in like 20 minutes because of this. But the fact was. So Carla's like, I can't believe you did that. You knew better. I cannot believe.
Why did she?
I'm not going to feel sorry for you if you're in this situation.
But why did she wait so long to bring it up? She knows
because
your triggers.
that's the way because they were drinking wine. They were drinking wine together.
It's the same reason like a baby will hit an outlet, right? It's because you don't keep your eye on them the entire time and anything's possible.
And it happened quickly. She came in. The smell of heaven was in the air. Elizabeth chowed down on hers. My mother-in-law said, "Do you want one?" Yeah, sure do. Okay. And then it was in. And then I said, "Get in my belly." And it got in my belly really quickly, and it was there. And so I'm lying in bed. Carla immediately drifts off to sleep. I'm watching what I do now. My new kick is bringing my laptop to bed and watching golf instructional videos. Yeah, my life's pretty special.
Wow.
And incidentally, when you are listening to audio on a computer or a phone, that audio is particularly annoying. So Carla told me to turn it off. I had it on the lowest possible setting, but it's just like, you cock the wrist when you take the club back. That's what you're supposed to. And Carla's like, turn it off. Turn it off.
And you see, Mike is all about the
No,
bass.
it's not going to happen that quickly. What?
The bass.
All about the bass. About the bass.
No
Do you
trouble.
have that song?
I do.
Can you play that for me?
Okay, give me just a second.
I want to stop everything so you can play that song.
Sure, no problem.
I really do.
Trainer.
Hey,
I love that song.
What websites do you go to? You just go to YouTube or?
I go to YouTube, but then I went to Google and just put chipping in because I have a terrible chipping game.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no
So I'm lying in bed.
Is this your bed song?
And I'm tapping my foot. And I said, turn it up.
I'm all about that bass, bass.
So I said, Carla's asleep. I ate ground nuts. And plenty of them. I'm going to die. This is not going to be fun at all. So I'm thinking, and I feel horrible. I'm mad at myself. I'm really mad at myself. My lack of discipline in this particular circumstance.
After all you've been through.
After all I've been through, I'm really, really angry. And my low residue diet that I've been eating, my real careful watching what I'm taking in has, I believe, resulted in my recovery, and I am feeling very, very good about that. And I'm really, really pissed. There are a million things I could have eaten besides ground nuts.
That's why.
I'm what?
You're an addict.
I'm a food addict.
Yes.
I am a food addict. I'm a 100% food
Well,
addict.
Mike, your personality in the past has also exhibited other addictive traits.
Yes,
like when
thank
you. When you.
Not like you, Rob.
No, I'm not trying to point a finger.
I know.
I'm the most. I'm the worst
Thank
of all
God
of us.
the board's not made out of chocolate.
Oh, if I was made out of chocolate, it might come through the board. He'd be eating my ground nuts. But Mike, it's one of the traits we share. There are many things about us that are different. But do we ever leave a casino until we're out of money? No. Do we ever leave a half a bottle of wine?
No.
We never have.
No, we don't. And it sucks.
It is.
Sucks.
It's a problem. It is.
It's a problem, and so I'm really, really, really furious. And at this point, my mind began to wander.
Yes.
And I said to myself, you know what? I can do something about this.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I can do something about this, and I did. Now, this is not binge purge eating disorder. This was, I've eaten something that I think is good potentially, and I mean potentially.
Poison.
The odds are that
Poison.
could really do something bad to my system.
Yes.
And I went in and did something. Are you ready? I have never done it before.
You induced.
I have never, ever done that before. I induced.
Wow.
I shoved the fingers down
Just
the throat.
like in the movies, baby.
And I was
when you
I
know
was
you
not,
drank that poison by accident.
Yes. Right. It was horrible. And
Like
so
Elton
I
John.
thought,
Like Elton John used to do.
here's the thing. I thought that when you do that, that you only need to do it once.
No.
Well, your body goes into reversal mode, Mike.
But it was not fun. It was because I had to do it like 5 or 6 times.
I don't care for the vomiting exercise.
How
It
did
was
you know
horrible.
that you were done?
I don't think I ever was. I don't think I.
Is
I
there a
got
chance
tired.
that we're going to see one more before the show finishes?
No, I'm here to report that all seems to be good with the world.
Did
if you know
Carla
what I mean. Wink,
awaken after the first or second?
Carla did not awaken at all.
Oh my God!
Now, let me ask about your method. Did you have?
You know what the response was? I came in there after cleaning everything, including myself, brushing my teeth, washing thoroughly,
rinsing the beard out,
cleaning myself completely, and I came to bed. And I think I said something like that. Well, I took care of that because I was kind of proud of myself that I actually went.
Well, you should be. You should be proud.
I was. I was kind of like I was proud that I did it. I was proactive. I was proactive.
Yeah.
And Carla said, "Okay, good night." And, it's like how you just don't get the satisfaction.
Well,
we want constant affirmation.
She
from
didn't
our
say,
lady.
"Let's make love."
You can't reward bad behavior.
It sucked. It really,
now,
really
did.
did.
Did you throw up into the toilet?
Well, no, Rob. I threw up on the floor.
Well, no. Some people might choose a
yes,
waste
I threw
basket.
up into a waste basket. That's piggish.
Well, then you can throw it away. I don't.
Oh God! Well, you wanted to go into a vessel with water in it and flush it.
So, were you on your knees? I'm just trying to paint a picture.
What a jerk!
No, I stood up and leaned my head over, and I leaned my head over like Charlie Brown, looking depressed, and threw up down into the toilet. That's exactly what I did.
That's nice.
Because I'm all about that.
Wow.
Wait,
what am I going to do with him?
So, because it's what's strange about what has happened, you've opened the gates of kind of, I can eat and then I can do this.
No
way.
I hated it too much. No, I hated it too much.
Okay.
No, the bottom line is I've lost about 25 pounds down here, and I want to continue to do that.
Probably like 27 today.
And, the fact is I do not care for that activity, and I was really, there was more to do. I just didn't want to. It was so unpleasant, and it was such a horrible experience that I didn't want to do that at all.
Does your stomach
the bottom line is I watch what I'm putting into my mouth now. It was a rude awakening. It really was.
Isolate.
I won't put nuts into my mouth.
Does your stomach and chest hurt today from the retching? Because a lot of times when it gets past that,
because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
okay,
really.
Good.
That to me is more. I'm just not a big vomiter. I'm really not. I've never been. I really. I mean,
I love
Rob,
these
you
shows.
realize you've been with me. You've seen the alcohol I can ingest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe that did more damage to my liver. But the fact is, I've been with people that have 4 glasses of wine and they can't keep it down. And I've
some
never
people
been
marry them like I did. I love when Carrie wakes up after a night and she says, "Man, I just caught something last night. I don't know what it was. It must have been the fish." I said, "No, it had nothing to do with the chocolate vodka you were drinking." Do you know? I can to this day I remember the worst hangover I've ever seen you with.
Which one was that?
It was in New York City. Do you remember when we dragged you to the peanut butter sandwich restaurant?
Yes.
You were literally.
Oh, that was the morning after.
Yes,
we went,
it was
God.
the worst
oh my God.
hangover. Mike showed up the color of an index card, white, ashen.
The fact is, yes. Well, I had next to my hotel the fabulous Zeppi's bar.
Yeah.
And one of the things now, when Rob talks about not leaving a bottle of wine half full, finishing the wine, wanting to stay in the casino until the money's gone. One thing Mike likes to do, and you guys all know this, I never want the party to end.
That's
Ever.
true. That's true.
Ever. This is the result of many 5 o'clock parties on my sun porch when I own the bar.
You actually moved to a city where the party doesn't end, it dies.
That's right. That's right. The only way for the party to end at Zeppi's would be arson. That's the only way you could. And it was connected to your hotel. That place.
It was connected to my hotel. We get to, and we're up there, and the bar stayed open until 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
on a regular weeknight and on a regular week.
Wow.
So I was drinking Jameson's Irish whiskey and playing the bongos with the owner of the restaurant
at
3:30 in the morning, and then the next day I was a trooper because we had it all scheduled to go to the. Were we there on a weekend?
No,
were
this
we there
was
on a weekend.
This was a weekday, and
so
it was
we
going
had
to be
the show
lunch
to
at
do
at the peanut butter restaurant, and I think we were still in afternoons then, so we didn't have to be to NEW till 2.
Oh,
so we had
God.
time for lunch, and it was a place. We read about it in like some foo-foo magazine. It was a restaurant.
And the only reason I was there, we were doing it for the show. Otherwise, I would have been enough.
That specialized in peanut butter sandwiches.
I've heard about
That's
it,
all
yeah.
they did. And Mike was drinking. All he could manage was a Diet Coke, a half a teaspoon at a time. I have never seen the daintiest sipping that I saw that day.
It was painful.
Quite literally appeared to be in pain, physical
New
pain.
York City.
Yeah, sure.
We love New York City. So
City.
Anyway, it's just and I've learned my lesson now. And the other Christmas thing I wanted to mention to you guys was the fact that we were out with the little guy, and on Friday afternoon, Carla wanted to take the little guy to see Santa. I figured Friday afternoon probably a better idea than Saturday when everybody would be doing that.
See, you can't guess crowds though. You just can't.
But I
do
did.
it.
I was successful
Good
guessing
for you.
the crowds. And we get over to a place that's very close. It's an outlet mall, and it's got all those little outdoor stores down there. And Santa was supposed to be at the outlet mall. So we get there. This is like so many of these outlet malls, it's a sprawling place where they're all one story, and it just goes as far as the eye can see. And I'm very frustrated because we don't know where the place is. And we're talking a couple of square miles of just trying to find out where we're going. And we see the guy in security, and Carla says, "I'll ask him." I said, "Not going to work." She said, "Why?" I said, "Because he's security and he's riding in a golf cart. He won't know. I guarantee." So she asked him. He didn't know. It's the same way I knew Shiloh wasn't going to win.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't know today. I thought the guy today might win, but the guy.
Too.
So the guy says he thinks it's over by the Needless Markup Warehouse Seconds store.
Okay.
And so we trundle off there, and sure enough,
did you ask the guy for a ride because he had a golf cart?
No, because we had to take. We figured where it was so far away. We went back to the car, loaded the kid up in the car again, and reparked. That's how far this was away. So we get over there and we see the sign, and we nailed it. It was right next to where he said it was going to be. So he was technically correct, even though he didn't know exactly where it was.
Hemmed, he hawed.
And we see the sign that says Santa, and I'm like, all right. And I look over there, I'm like, oh my God, bonus party. We may be in luck. I don't even see one kid.
Wow.
And we went through, and the Santa is located in an empty storefront. That's a big storefront. And he is back in the corner of where you walk in through the door and you see an empty storefront.
That's so sad.
And
now, are you
like,
sure he's greeting visitors, or is he marking down khakis? What's going on with Santa?
You look and you see, and there's this empty storefront, and then you look to the left, and he is jammed in the corner with the photography set up and one backdrop that's one of these cheesy little backdrops of a fireplace.
Yes.
And like a sofa that had been brought in from the mall.
Yeah.
That's not even Christmassy. You know,
You
Santa doesn't Santa.
You went to Outlet Santa.
Yeah.
We went to Outlet Santa.
Yeah. This is a factory second Santa.
It's Outlet Santa.
Irregular Santa.
Isn't Santa supposed to have the big chair at least?
A playland. Like
not a sofa.
No.
You know, Santa's not on a friggin' Merv Griffin sofa that you're supposed to go
Come
into.
sit on my love seat.
That's right.
And we go in, and
we sure are lucky that Bed Bath & Beyond closed down.
I wish that I'd even had close to that energy level. And we walk in, and there's a photographer that looks like, how would I best describe the photographer? Rob, who is it Victor Buono?
Yes.
That
played King Tut, and he was also
without
in...
the beard. It's Victor Buono
so
without
handsome.
the beard.
Big
real
fat
handsome guy.
Big
It's
fat doughy guy.
Doughy, like the skin and the fat just kind of hanging in him like a sock full of BBs.
Wow.
Right?
So he's a happy photographer that he is more of a stationary photographer. He's not going to be covering any football games.
And to the right of him, sitting on a chair, like one of those regular mall chairs,
yes,
like the kind you'd see, one of those plastic chairs, is Santa Claus, who I believe appears to weigh in the neighborhood of 150 pounds.
Oh, no.
No one wants a skinny Santa.
And he's on a cell phone.
Checking back at the elves.
And there's no one in there, and instantaneously, in the blink of an eye, I am pissed.
Oh, you should be.
And I'm like, and I look over at him and I said, "You're Santa Claus?"
That's your greeting?
And of course, no answer. And I said, and at that point, the photographer waddles off.
Yes.
And he comes over around the corner. And I said, what Carla apparently said came out too cold and too caustic.
Oh, what'd she
I
say?
said loudly, I said, "Well, you guys ought to switch suits."
Oh, no!
And Carla said, "Don't be mean." I said, "I'm fat. He's fat. Santa's not fat. Santa's supposed to be fat." And then, so skinny, terrible beard hanging off so you can see the mouth.
Fake beard?
Fake beard.
Oh, not acceptable in this day.
Not acceptable for a mall Santa.
Oh, no.
And my kid, of course, was terrified.
Yeah.
And I wish the one picture we did get, though. But they didn't give you any digital information. So I think I'll bring the picture in and I'll hold it up. But it's a picture of Carla looking in one direction, my kid screaming, and Santa looks like he's got one eye that's lower than the other.
Of course, yeah. Well, Santa's excited.
Ho.
Santa had an appointment at CrossFit, so he had to get there.
It did not go well. But Merry Christmas. But we're not doing it again because the kids, the long story short, Michael's at that age where he's terrified of Santa, so we're not going to put him through that again.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. We'll take a break. Come back with news you may not need on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Making a list, checking it twice.
The holidays. Fun time, family time, Santa time. Oh, I'm going to stop talking like Orson Welles. It's Hanukkah time, Kwanzaa time, and a great time to take some time to subscribe to your 2015 TMOS bonus package. That's right. The French. Yes, folks, you can grab all of next year's great bonus content right now. Subscribe for a full year and you'll get full access to all of the 2015 bonus content, on-demand video access to every bonus show, plus access to the entire bonus show anthology at over 25% savings. It's the most bang for your TMOS entertainment buck. All the info is waiting for you at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Just click the banner marked TMOS bonus packages, you bonehead. They make a great gift, even as a gift for yourself. The best kind of gift ever. The Mike O'Mara Show bonus packages. So get them and get ready to laugh all year long. Might want to turn my own microphone on. Thank you. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Are you down to the last minute shopping, last minute wrapping on your last minute of sleep? No good. That's a no good, my friends. You need to give yourself a gift that you will appreciate every day for years to come. You've heard me talk about it. You know I love it. That gift is an amazing night's sleep on a Sleep Number bed. I've talked about my Sleep Number bed for years. I adore it. My mom adores hers. They've got Sleep IQ technology that tells you what affects your sleep and how you can sleep your best. It's amazing. Everybody I know that has tried a Sleep Number bed loves it. My Sleep Number setting is a 75. Carla's is a 65. See why Sleep Number was named Best of 2014 by a leading consumer magazine. And right now.
When?
Right now, you can save $300 on their most popular beds. No better sleep. Find your Sleep Number setting today only at one of the 450 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by calling 800-511-0061. That's 800-511-0061. And please don't forget to tell them, ladies and gentlemen, that Mike O'Mara sent you.
News.
Thank you. Tom Brokaw, this is a good story, and I like leading with this story today. Tom Brokaw says his cancer is in remission. Isn't that nice?
I love that.
The veteran NBC newsman announced Sunday that after months of chemotherapy, he soon will begin a drug maintenance program. I love this story. Sharing with colleagues what he called very encouraging news, Brokaw's internal memo noted that a year ago, his future was more uncertain than he cared to acknowledge. I remember that. Remember the way he was talking about it kind of made it sound bad. Last February, he revealed that 6 months earlier, he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, a cancer affecting blood cells in the bone marrow, and he was undergoing treatment. He called the past year a challenge, but added gratefully he met it in world-class hospitals with brilliant physicians. And I'm happy for Tom Brokaw because we need Tom Brokaw around. He's a good guy, and he's one of the guys we like to have on TV. While Hollywood continued to wrestle with the fallout of the Sony hacking scandal, the weekend box office offered the solace of a movie-going truism.
What's that?
Hobbit sell.
Hobbit. You're getting to be a Hobbit with me.
Peter Jackson's final installment of The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, debuted with $56.2 million over the weekend and $90.6 million since opening on Wednesday.
Those jerks.
Perfect movie. Yeah. Perfect movie for before the holiday.
Yeah.
So that did well. And you know what? I'd go see it. It's a go-to.
If you go see it, look in all the crowd scenes and see if you can spot our intern Mac.
There he is. Yes, with his flame red hair. President Barack Obama says the United States is reviewing whether to put North Korea back on its list of state sponsors of terrorism as Washington decides how to respond to what it calls an act of cyber vandalism, not one of war, against a movie company. North Korea has reacted angrily. Shocker. Ooh, scary North Korea. What are they threatening now? Let's see. I love it. Here we are. The hacking. This is what the North Koreans say. They say the whole U.S. mainland, that cesspool of terrorism. That's what they're calling us. They haven't threatened, though. I like their threats. That's more fun to me.
Yeah, you like when they're actually threatening? You know, imagine that really. Can you imagine 40 years ago people getting upset by cyberbullying and cyber terrorism?
Or even just a movie.
It's just a film, yeah.
Well, it's a film about the dear leader. That's why it's so scary. Now, while Sony has currently appeared to bow down to the hackers that have destroyed the release of the interview, Hustler has vowed to fight the good fight and make a porn parody of the controversial film. Hustler Video, who is no stranger to fighting for the First Amendment or making porn parodies.
Right.
You may remember them from such porns as This Ain't Game of Thrones, Not Married with Children, and Not the Cosbys.
You know what? Those are
This Ain't Duck Dynasty.
Those are such clever names. All they're doing is saying that it's not.
And This Ain't Saved by the Bell.
You see, now what would have been bad if they had named that Saved by the Balls? I mean,
then
it's funny.
They don't even try to be clever about it.
No,
right?
they don't. Mm-mm.
All I know is in This Ain't Saved by the Bell, Mr. Belding was quite a naughty boy in that version.
Oh, Dennis Haskins.
I was told that by a friend. That's how I found out. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Heather Cagle is a middle school math teacher, and she is a yearbook advisor. Well, here's what she was trying to do. She was trying to do something nice for her 11 kids on the yearbook staff when she loaded them into her car and drove them off on a snack run.
11 kids in a car?
It turns out that, middle school officials of Catoosa, Oklahoma, frowned on her doing this. They were all between the age of 12 to 15. She took them off school property in the middle of the day in her sedan. Aside from that infraction, Cagle's superiors definitely took issue with the human Tetris maneuver. She packed 11 kids in her car. Wow. The cherry on the top of this sundae was that she made room. She stuffed 2 of the kids in the trunk.
Oh, Oscar, not
dear.
okay.
Did that in Latin America all the time?
Sure.
However, from the kids' perspective, being locked in a trunk for a few minutes was probably a small price for getting to ditch school and get snacks.
Snacks!
Yeah.
Free snacks, yearbook snacks.
Big
According to Daily Mail, that's the publication that had this story, the other kids were distributed by placing 2 kids in the front seat and a whopping 7 in the back seat. By comparison, the trunks... The trunk's actually sounding like it might have been roomy. Cagle tried to keep the snack run on the down low by telling the kids to keep it a secret, but when as a middle school kid been able to keep anything a secret, so she got fired. That's kind of sad during the holidays.
Lose lips, sink ships.
Sounds like she was just trying to be a nice teacher, so I don't know what
cool
the big deal
teacher,
is.
Mike. Yeah.
And now a little something, boys. Deputies arrested Rachel Ann Hayes, she's 27, early Thursday for aggravated battery on an elderly person. Yes, you can laugh.
No,
it's not funny.
No.
According to authorities, Hayes slapped the 72-year-old, her grandmother, multiple times at a home in Clearwater, Florida. And I think that's a home, not the home.
Okay, a facility.
WFLA reports that the woman was Hayes' grandmother and that Hayes' arrest affidavit indicated alcohol was a factor in the assault.
No.
The attack allegedly stemmed from an argument between the two over Hayes' Facebook moniker. I don't know what name she was using. It doesn't say that here.
Purple Hayes.
Hayes' grandmother refused to accept her friend request unless the name was changed, according to authorities. Wow. So grandma's at least on social media.
Yeah.
She's hip. Hayes initially left the residence but returned, and in the ensuing argument, she slapped her grandmother multiple times. That's not good. She did it at the threshold of a door before the elderly woman was able to retreat inside.
Oh, retreat, Grandma, retreat!
Deputies arrived on the scene, arrested Hayes, who was released from the Pinellas County Jail on $10,000 bond. Hayes' jail records show prior arrests for alcohol-related incidents, including a DUI last year, violation of probation in relation to the DUI, and a September charge of disorderly conduct for urinating in public.
Oh, yeah!
The good news is, even though she's had all this problem with her social media, she will still be getting a birthday greeting from Rob Spiewak.
Everybody does, Mike, without fail.
Speaking of Rob, we'll take a break. Come back with the Magic Audio Ball right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Fruitcake. That's right, fruitcake. And not just any fruitcake, a Rob Spiewak signature fruitcake. And the only place you can get one is right here on the Mike O'Mara Show. Just email us at fruitcake@MikeO'MaraShow.com. We'll award a fruitcake every day right on up to Christmas Eve. It's the Mike O'Mara Show 12 Days of Fruitcake Progressive Jackpot Sweepstakes. Just make sure to include your phone number and the reason why you should win. It's that easy. So get to writing. Before long, we may be calling you to tell you Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much, Bad Billy Warner. You know, we're now in the thick of it, folks. Boom! The holidays are here. And amidst all the hustle and the bustle, we need to remind you of one very important fact. Shopping through our Amazon portal remains the single best way to support this show. It doesn't cost any extra, and it means the world to us. The next time you need to buy anything, just go to MikeO'Mara.com/Amazon or click the Amazon button on our website, then shop like you normally would. It's that simple. And now, because you love it, the Amazon Hot Buy of the Day, Rob Spiewak.
Thank you, Clyde. Get ready for a treat because you're going to love the 32-gig Amazon Fire Phone. Now it comes unlocked, and it includes a full year of Amazon Prime. You'll also love the ultra-bright 4.7-inch HD display and the 13-megapixel camera. You'll love playing with fire. The Amazon Fire Phone. Back to you, Slappy.
Thanks, Wignut. If you need it, Amazon has it. Always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. The best way to save money and support this show while getting your shopping done the easiest way possible. Bookmark Amazon at MikeO'MaraShow.com and get ready for your easiest holiday shopping ever. Thank you very much. Now, without further ado, let's open up the audio vault for Monday, December 22nd, 2014. Rob Spiewak.
Mike, you love to play the drums, and a lot of people know this, that Raofo here is a percussionist as well.
Yes.
And so I have prepared a quiz for you guys.
All
if
right.
you go, this is a fun thing to do on YouTube. You can find isolated drum tracks of famous records. So
Okay.
I'm going to play you isolated drums. You tell me the song, okay?
All right.
So here is the drum challenge offering number 1. Name this song and or this drummer.
Wow, this is easy.
It's The Who,
It is?
and we won't be fooled again.
Exactly. It is Keith Moon. Pretty cool, though, to hear him. And you know what?
Is that that's not the title, though, right, Rob?
No,
Is
it's
that the
Won't
title?
Get Fooled Again is the name
Won't
of
Get
the
Fooled
song.
Again. Okay, I had it right.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
all right. Hey,
so,
pretty good.
Rofo, you lost that one.
I did.
Well, I'm older than he is, so I had an advantage.
But anyway, it is very cool.
Is
to
there
hear-
more?
You want to hear more of the isolated? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's fun. No. Are there more songs?
Oh, yeah. I've got 4 more for you.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm ready.
Very good. Yeah.
More.
So the next one is this. Can you name this isolated drum track?
Oh, yeah. Easy.
I don't have this one.
Rofo?
I can't think of it right now.
It's easy, Oscar.
Oh,
What
my
is
God. Barracuda.
it? You are such a jackass.
You're such a conjurer.
Mike, you're going to recognize it when you hear the guitars. It was Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Oh, Whole Lot of Love by
John
Zeppelin.
Bonham. Yeah.
Boy, can I hear that isolated track one more time?
bet.
Listen how great and unique that track is by John Bonham.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. I meant to play this.
God, he was a genius. I mean, that's a hard drum track. That's
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
Is that technically like, it sounds almost like it might be a samba or some, there's some flavor to it that's not true rock, right?
Yeah, there's a bit of Latin influence there,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, this next
Man,
one,
that's
Mike,
a great
is,
drum riff.
You're going to like this one too, I think. This is a little more recent. Name this song or drummer.
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
It is
Whoa,
indeed!
Rofo! Way to go, Rofo!
And what I love about this is that is a great drum track, but this guy barely even plays the drums anymore. Now he's a guitar player. Now, what is your take
Wow.
on Dave Grohl? Do you like him as a musician?
I do. I like Dave Grohl more and more. I give Dave Grohl a hard time because he's overexposed, but I think he's a really good guy, and I think
I
he's a
agree.
very talented musician. He loves what he does. So, I like them.
Very cool. This, I will give you a hint on this one, Mike. I know this is one of your favorite band drummers.
Got
Rush.
it.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Neil Peart.
Uh-huh. Can you name the song?
Tom
Sawyer.
It is.
Oh, look at Rofo.
Look at him. Yeah.
Way to go, Rofo.
Yeah, he's out there smoking pot, listening to Rush, going to his sweater parties.
Just so you know, when I said it, I know there's a delay up there in D.C.
No, you
a
said
slight
it before
delay,
he did.
but,
You said it before.
Oh, really?
You win,
okay.
Mike. You win.
All right.
Thank you. It's important to me. Oscar knows how important that is to me.
Everything, Mike. Everything's a
Hyper-competitive Mike
competition.
O'Mara.
This next one is a little tricky, but I think it speaks well of the musician. Can you name this drummer or this song?
I have no idea.
Sounds pretty good, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No idea. No.
It's a little bit of a curveball because it's from the middle part of a record. This is Ringo Starr in Strawberry Fields after it fades out and comes back. So the drums you were hearing, it actually comes to this part.
Ah, this is hack drumming. The others are much better.
Actually, it's buried in the mix so much that it's a better drum riff than I thought it was.
Oh, it's buried in the mix. In the mix. Yes, it's buried in the mix.
And remember, I buried Paul.
Any more? These are fun. I could do this all day.
Those are the 5 I have for you today, Mike. But you did
Oh,
very
I'd love to
well
get-
on the Drummer's Challenge.
Make more, Rob. Make more.
You got it.
Thank you.
Now let's talk nudity. I don't know exactly how I feel about this. This was something that was on the website BuzzFeed, where you don't actually see nudity, but you watch people that have been best friends for years, guys, see each other naked for the first time, and the reaction is recorded. So what they have is like a screen, a half screen, like you would almost have for a puppet show. So you see men
or a peep show
naked from the chest up, and they're wearing robes, and they go to their best friends and they expose themselves. It was
Wow.
Look, I'm very wide open in my views
Exactly.
of life and,
Yeah.
and whatever you're into, right?
But anyway,
Yeah.
But
here-
that is so awkward.
Here are the
kinda
reactions
hardcore is right,
of
yeah.
best friends seeing each other naked for the first time.
Wow, it's very cold. 1, 2.
I shouldn't have laughed.
How's it going? Did you give me the full up and down?
Oh man, no wonder he gets all the ladies, right? What can I say? If only you guys could see this at home. Interesting.
Stop it for a second, Rob.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let me set it up a different way. Let's go to the audio tape of Oscar and Todd Moore playing at his house one night.
Oh, my razor broke. I'm a grower. I'm definitely a grower. You look good naked, man. Dude, you look pretty good naked, man. You should try it out more often.
This is so disturbing to
Yeah.
me. I don't want to be homophobic, but
No,
that is very
wasn't as
disturbing.
bad as I thought it was going to be. For
Well,
some
that's
reason.
also just
The
a
comment,
little
I'm a
bit of it.
grower, not a shower, is
Well, he's
is
trying to
strange,
explain
you know.
himself.
Yeah, also,
Yeah,
I do
That's
enjoy the guy that
odd.
says interesting haircut. So, so there's that. If you want to see more of that, and I know all of you do, that's at
Oh, sure, of
BuzzFeed.com.
course we do, absolutely.
Mike, medical breakthroughs all the time. So saith Seth Meyers.
This story is just awful. A man was recently admitted to the hospital for surgery after doctors discovered he still had surgical scissors in his stomach from a procedure performed 12 years ago. Said his new doctor the surgery was a success. Now, where are my keys?
That is your Magic Audio Vault. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, everybody, we'll be back tomorrow with another show. You wind your day up for Christmas and wind up. You wind
up
down.
the year.
don't you?
Yeah, wind up
Ramp
the year.
up, whatever. I don't care. Holiday time bonus packages available at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Yeah, we got one more to do. Looking forward to it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
This episode of the Mike O'Mara Show has been brought to you by our Amazon page. Remember, especially during the holidays, the next time you need to buy anything, just go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. And happy holidays.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.